Good morning, Facebook. As you know, today is Motivational Monday, and today I am sharing some things with you. However, before I start, I wrote a disclaimer because I realize that people are watching these videos, and I want to make sure I protect myself. So I wrote this disclaimer. It says, these videos created by me are designed to motivate and encourage the viewer. They are in no way meant to cause harm or danger to yourself or others. I, Sabrina Harris, may not be held liable for anything that causes such issues, and if you decide to sue me, you will be held responsible for my attorney fees. Yes, this video is just that serious. I had to make sure I put together a disclaimer. I'm not playing, y'all. I need to make sure that nobody does anything crazy. I do these videos to encourage you and to motivate you, not for you to go out here and decide to kill somebody, rob somebody, or anything like that. And if you decide to do it and you say that I told you to do it, I'm telling you right now, no, I did not. So, today's video is called Do Not Fear. And the other past videos, I have loaded them up on YouTube. And if you need to find them, you can go to Miss Bougie to you at gmail.com. Okay, or you can just type in Miss Bougie to you or Miss Bougie, and the tag should bring you to the videos. But anywho, like I said, today is about not fearing. And so basically, what I want you to understand is, do not fear your greatness. Okay, don't fear your greatness. Don't fear what you've been designed to do to contribute to our society. Don't fear that. Go after it. Okay. In my teenage years in New York, I was really young. If I say preteen, I was about 12. And for those of you that are from New York, you know what Brook Avenue is in the Bronx. And you know what 138th Street is. And at a very young age, I used to walk down Brook Avenue, 138th, and I would go to Millbrook Project. And back then, going down Brook Avenue to get to Millbrook, you had to go through a lot of crackheads and dope dealers, and you had to step around syringes and crack bottles and all kinds of stuff. And as a young kid, it never amazed, it didn't cease to amaze me to see so much self-destruction. And so I would walk through that at a very young age. And my mom used to put me on a plane. When we moved from New York to Charlotte, my mom would fly me on a plane to New York, and I would fly by myself. So you're talking about a 9-year-old, 10-year-old flying on an airplane by herself, and then waiting for someone to pick her up, and then taking her to the Bronx, and then going between her aunt's house and her dad's house, walking. And I was a key latch kid. And so even then, I had to exercise no fear. I had to be able to do those things and not be fearful for my life. You know, I walk fast now. I ain't stop and talk to nobody. But I had to learn how to control fear so that I could get from one point to the next, okay? Then, to top it off, you all know that I'm deaf and I'm hard of hearing. So I had to learn how to be in society and not worry about not being able to hear every single thing, you know, because when I did that, I would always come home with a headache, and I would always get upset when I was a kid. And walking around as a kid in elementary with a big box on her chest and cords going up to, you know, my ears, there's no way that, you know, I was confident in myself. And the other kids around me made sure that I knew that I wasn't this beautiful swan. You know, they made sure I knew that I was the ugly duckling. So even then, I had to exercise, you know, overcoming that and not being fearful, okay? Then, when I got into my 20s, I threw fear all the way somewhere. Like, I was doing my own thing. I went out, I, you know, did crazy things, and I'm not exactly proud of everything that I did, but I can definitely say I did those things not operating in any fear. I had no fear of man, no fear of women, no fear of God, no fear of nothing. I just decided, hey, this world doesn't care, so I'm not going to care either. I love you too, Tina. So I didn't care, and so I had no fear. And in my 20s, that's what I did. I went out in the world, I partied hard, I drank hard, I smoked hard, I did all of that, and then, like I said, I'm not proud of all of my things that I did, all the dirt that I did, but I know that I was coming from a place of hurt. I know that I had a lot of maturity to do, and I knew that it was really and truly in my early 20s, I knew that there was only one person that I could trust to bring me through that. And I'm getting to that. There was a point in my life when I decided to start testing God. I decided to test him. So I was like, okay, God, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to see if you're going to bring me back. So I had a little bit of money in my pocket, and I caught a train to New York. And when I got there, I had no money in my pocket, and I stayed with some cousins, and I made some money on the side, and I was able to get back. And I was like, okay, whew, all right, you did that, Lord. I didn't know how I was going to get back, but you helped me get back. And so I say all of this to say that you cannot operate in fear in your life, but you have to have a healthy dose of fear to be successful. Well, what do you mean by that, Miss Bougie? Well, I mean that if you don't fear anything, you're going to self-destruct. You're going to do it. But one thing that you need to fear, but it's up to you. All of this is a personal relationship with God. That's up to you. But if you have that relationship, then you have a healthy dose of fear for him, but not everything else in this world. A healthy dose of fear for him, not everything else. So if you do that, then I can guarantee you're going to start to get on the right path to your success. Okay? So I wanted to highlight 2 poems that I know were instrumental, and I had to read this one poem over and over again, and I know a lot of you know it, but it says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. And you know who those other people are. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And that's something that I had a hard time grasping. I would be around other people and I would expect them to like me. I would expect that they would welcome my company. And oftentimes people are not. But what I need people to understand, especially those who are trying to get to know me, is that I am loud because I need to heal myself to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. Is that I am confident because I've had enough bricks thrown at me that I can sit there confidently knowing that they're not going to break me. And I'm confident that if anything that you share with me, some way, somehow or another, I've been there and done that, or I've experienced it through something else. But I guarantee you, if you take a moment to conversate with me, you might learn something, and I might learn something from you. That poem was very powerful for me, and I had to read it several times. Another poem that helped me was a poem written by my sister, Penny Sibby. And she says, from the day you were born, with struggling challenges and disability, you prevailed. When reading and speaking was a thought of complication, you prevailed. When the goal of obtaining employment was just a dream, you prevailed. When life seemed to keep dealing you an unfair hand, you prevailed. When circumstantial evidence seemed to appear out of nowhere, you prevailed. When the days of dancing were not the routine you were playing, you prevailed. And when God, employment, and love came to be, you said the devil is a lie and became a blossom flower that persists and prevails each and every time. Continue to prevail. It seems the best thing you can do. Love your big sis. Every time I read that poem, I get emotional. But, don't operate in fear. Don't let this world that is doing all kinds of crazy stuff tell you who you can be and what you can do. You can do and be anything. Anything. You can go. Okay, y'all. You can go as far as you want to go. Don't let fear stop you from being your very, very best. God has nothing but greatness for you. Nothing. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I need you to understand that it was fear that let me walk those streets. And it was fear that let me dance on those stages. And it was fear that helped me to try out for the Top Cat. It was fear that was in my way when I wanted to be a happily married woman. It was fear that caused me to be in one bad relationship after the next. But when I took control of fear, I became great. I became awesome. Not because someone else told me, but because God told me I was. And if you believe that you are, then trust and believe you most certainly is. Okay? Don't let fear control your life. You go out here and you make this day the best day of your life. You make sure that you find out all you need to know to deliver the best of yourself. You pursue your dreams. You don't let nobody take your dream from you. You don't let nobody take those goals from you or tell you who you are, because you are great. When you woke up, God said, I bless you, and you are awesome. Okay? So, that's it for today, because if I keep going, I swear I'm not going to be able to stop crying. But I want you to know that God is awesome, and you need to continue to trust Him. No fear. No fear. Fear God, but don't fear nothing else. Don't fear anything else. Press forward, not backward. Lean all the way to your dream. And that's all I want to say today. I love all of y'all. See you soon. Don't forget, you can go onto my YouTube channel and subscribe and keep track of the videos as they come. And I thank God for using my life, and I hope that I've blessed someone watching. And I encourage you. I love you. Deuces. Bye.